The HOA had been circling me for months, demanding I join the community. I refused. My house sat outside their jurisdiction, and I had no interest in paying Karen's made-up fees. That's when the threats started. Notes on my door, fake violation slips, shouts at HOA meetings about me being a freeloader. Then came the fire. It was a quiet night when neighbors saw the glow, my home engulfed in flames. By the time firefighters arrived, it was gone. The HOA president, Karen, stood in her driveway, shaking her head, pretending to be shocked. But what she didn't know was that multiple security cameras caught her and her board sneaking with gas cans only hours earlier. She thought she was untouchable. She thought I was just another homeowner. She didn't know who I was. The next morning, I walked into the courthouse not as a victim, but as the man who had written the state's property protection statutes 15 years earlier. I knew every loophole, every precedent, every weapon in the legal arsenal. By the time Karen and her cronies were summoned, the evidence was stacked higher than her arrogance. Surveillance video, witness statements, and fire marshal reports all pointing at the HOA. Karen tried to bluster. "This is harassment. He refused community integration. We acted for the greater good." The judge cut her off. "You set fire to a man's home. That's not community action. That's arson." I stood calmly, handing the judge my final brief. "And under the very laws I authored, Your Honor, this HOA isn't just guilty of arson. They're liable for hate crimes, fraud, and racketeering." The room fell silent. Karen's face turned white as deputies moved closer. The gavel slammed. "Remand them immediately. Bail denied." Neighbors who once feared her cheered. The HOA board, once smug bullies, were dragged out in cuffs, screaming about their authority. And me? I may have lost a house, but I won something far bigger. The end of their reign of terror. Karen thought she could burn me down. Instead, she burned down her entire empire.
I am Liam, and trust me, the next HOA story is even worse. Subscribe now.